morning, guys. Astoria coffee. Yesterday was a great day. And now, today's a lazy day. Like I said, it's a lazy day today. Just got through picking up Patreon photos. So those should be going out tomorrow. I'll get those taken care of tonight. What else is going on, guys? I am still so excited about yesterday. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch yesterday's vlog, please do me a favor and go back and watch it and share it. It was so amazing. I only wish that in the vlog I had done a couple different things. I wish that I had put in clips from the movie to show you guys the relevance of where, or the reference rather, of where everything was at, and then taking the music down just a notch. Yeah, so little known fact, my editor and my computer are beginning to not like each other. So when I'm editing video, it's very, very choppy. So it's like it shows a portion, shows a portion, shows a portion. It's not like smooth. So editing under those conditions, I'm almost ready to get a new computer because it's just getting bogged down too much. So that makes editing very difficult. Back home, filling out Patreon photos. If you guys want one of these, you gotta go to Patreon and get it. Clarence, speaking of, thank you for, it was a little late, but better late than never. We appreciate it so very much. So there's your shout out for this month. Here is an update. Bam! This is what I was talking about. It is now lit up more around the outside, and it's daylight right now. The lights, well, the lights aren't on, but there's light coming through. We didn't have to, it doesn't have to be dark in here in order to see this. And this right here was really important. So now Phoenix has a floating, glowing corkboard, and it changes color. See? Just like that. Bam. Now to do wiring down here and up here to put lights this way up there. And I might save that for tomorrow or another day. But then again, I've got all this stuff down here too. Soldering irons and heat shrink tubing and heat guns and all this other stuff that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with, because wow, it's actually gone really quickly. We've got Monday, Tuesday, and then Phoenix comes back Wednesday. So, oh, it's exciting. This time, 24 hours ago, we were leaving the Goondocks. And now we're messing with pools. All right. I gotta put this down. I gotta help. We have to get this up off the ground so that we can dry both sides at the same time. Wow, I'm really slouching. I feel like I'm shorter than you are. There. Okay, so today was a day of relaxing. And coffee, huh? Not so bad, huh?
Yeah, it was tasty. Especially in my new mug.
I stole her mug from her this morning. Yesterday she was like, I want to get this. I'm like, then get it. She really liked it, so it's not that often you get something for yourself.
I get things.
Yeah, not so often.
Mm-hmm. I buy plants.
Oh.
Need some more plants.
I can't. No more plants. I like the green, but I can't remember who it was, but somebody the other day said the reason why I went to Lowe's the other day without you.
So that I couldn't get any plants?
Yeah.
I always think that that's why you go without me.
Okay. Changing the subject. Just kidding. So we're going to read everybody's comment from yesterday. Oh, one thing that I did want to touch on too. One-Eyed Willie is dying.
Oh, yeah.
Before we left for Astoria yesterday, I noticed my fish was hanging out in... One-Eyed Willie, my fish, was hanging out in the plants, and he wasn't moving. And betas are like that. They'll go and they'll rest in plants, so I didn't really think anything of it.
Yeah, they're really lazy. Mine likes to like kind of perch, hover in the middle of them all, and just wait for movements, and you can go try to kill.
Oh yeah, hers is vicious. It's a snail killer. Mine actually like to get up against the filter and have the filter just and you just sit there. And I mean, early on, I was worried that he died because he's just like up against a filter. It's like, no, they were just resting. So I guess betas are lazy fish, like we were today. So anyway, he's like in this C formation, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's dead. So I go in there to attempt to scoop him out, and he's still moving strongly, but he's not eating, and I don't think he's drinking. It's a fish. I'm trying to make light of the situation because it kind of sucks. My fish is dying, so.
I think that you've had him for twice as long as you would have, because right after we got him last year.
Oh yeah, he
got super sick and we had to take him on vacation with us.
That was funny. He was in a medicated 5-gallon bucket, and when we went to the cabin last year, we brought him with us.
Yeah, and he got better.
He did get better. So yeah, he's lived a good life. And recently, the ship's mast has fallen over too. So maybe his spirit was broken with the mast. He's like, "Hello, my ship." I don't know if all fish talk. They have to communicate.
Mine just says kill.
Okay, so everybody's comment from yesterday, I know it was a long vlog. You didn't have to watch it all at the same time. And it's interesting, I've already touched on this. When I was editing last night, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be fantastic. And then I watched it today and I'm like, eh. But then again, I'm my own worst critic too, so. Anyway. JBB3 Design, Adam the Who visited and stayed in my hometown, Pueblo, this summer. Awesome. What did he film? If you don't mind, tell us the vlog number or whatever so that we can go watch it so we can know more about you. Mr. Brot, not first, but definitely not last. True. Mr. Brot, not one, but two. Wow, this is awesome. This is now on my bucket list someday. You know, so many people from around the world that enjoy this movie. It is on their bucket list. In fact, there was a gentleman from, I believe, England. I'm not sure if it's England proper. But his name's Paul Naylor, Naylor. He is, Goonies' dad is his name, or what he goes by. And he came over here and went and toured Astoria and everything. And he actually was up here in Seattle too. I offered for him to come and see the broken down Jeep, but you know, I wouldn't stop and look for a broken down Jeep either when I had other things that were more important to do. Only GRT, you seem to be very excited about this. I hope it does not snow in that town during winter with all those hills. The fort is amazing. Oh yes, it snows. Well, I'm pretty sure it does. It doesn't. If it snows in Seattle, and if it snows in Portland, it probably snows in Astoria.
Yeah, sure it does. Not a winter like some people get.
No, not back east or anything.
It'll snow, and then you're lucky if you get it for 2-3 days. It's usually slushy and gone the next day.
Marie Winton, I'm so happy you got to experience Astoria. My family is from Seaside, so I've spent many summers and holidays in that area growing up. It was awesome. You got to visit the home of the Goonies locations, especially the Goondocks. This was a super fun vlog. It made me smile seeing how excited you were. I still am. I can't believe that it happened yesterday. And, so we have Phoenix this year for Halloween, which is amazing. And I'm so happy that we have him for Halloween this year. However, it's a school day, so he needs to be back at 8 o'clock. We've been invited to the Goonie house to pass out candy on Halloween.
So hard to turn that down.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to choose time with my son.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh well.
It's super cool that you were invited, though.
That is too, but I also want to make sure that I would love to be like one of the core group, you know, or one of his core people. It's like, hey Troy, can you do this for me? Dude, on it. Goonie stuff? Pfft, yeah. Oh, okay. Ben Massey, awesome and great vlog. Before I drove to Oregon, I always wanted to live in Astoria, great little town. You know, I would love to spend a day or two just exploring like the whole town. It reminds me kind of like Westport, Washington, but bigger and not run down.
It's still, well, not run down as in like graffiti and stuff like that. that's not what you mean.
No, I mean run down, like all the businesses are failing and things aren't taken care of. And
business is failing, yes. Astoria, we didn't see any closed up shops.
No.
I don't think.
Oh no, I thought we saw one. I said, "Oh, that'd make a good garage for me."
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Wherever that was, it was like on a corner.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you took me to Westport once, and I can honestly say I was like, "Oh, this is a great town."
Yeah.
Full of boarded up windows and.
It used to be a good town back in the day. Halloween fur, we can wait a little longer. All good things take time. I'm really good at waiting. Like I said, I have to finish paying, and then I can have my fur suit made. I've been waiting 10 years for it to be made. Sorry, tired. He didn't say that, I did. She is too. I've been waiting for 10 years to be able to do this, so I can wait on the Goonies thing that you guys are planning to do. Okay, so it's not us that's doing it. This is something that's going on with the Goonie house. And it's pretty big, and we might be involved. Even if we're not involved, I want to make sure that we don't do or say anything that could jeopardize it happening for them.
Yeah.
So
that's really all you can say about that.
That's all I can say, and if it happens and we're included, oh my gosh. It would be amazing. Ben Massey, awesomeness. Oh wait, and great vlog. Already got you. Josh Bryan, what? No truffle shuffle? I did the truffle shuffle twice. But again, you guys can't see it yet. And there's reasons. My embarrassment is not one of them. Halloween for 8744. There's no better road trip snacks than candy and soda. Yeah, I'm good for you, but as long as it's just every now and again on a road trip, it makes memories. The reference for the soda and candy. Oops, brain slip moment. We didn't eat dinner last night.
No.
Because we pigged out on like
junk food,
soda and a candy bar and the apple that you got.
Yeah.
You didn't even end up eating and gave it to the deer. Yep. We both had a banana though, right? Because we got 2 bananas. Okay, so we had 2 bananas. I had 2 sodas, and I had a full bag of chips, as did you. So that was enough.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I got that like last chip out of the bag, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I ate the whole bag.
Yeah. Josh Bryan, bet Troy still has that grin on his face. You mean this one? Halloween for again, the whole adventure was amazing from the house to the deer. That was cool. Thank you for taking us along. Absolutely. Tony Fredrickson, very cool. Real fan Jason, hell yeah, so cool. Also, my Facebook account was hacked.
Uh-oh.
That is not cool. Lost it all. Rejoining groups with a new account.
Oh,
wow.
That's horrible.
Oh man, that bites. Walter Holbury, super cool. Feeding the deer with an apple. Great video, Troy and Angie. Thanks. Hannah drove through my hometown. It wasn't a summer without driving Route 30 up and over Astoria Megler 4-mile bridge and into Long Beach. I was wondering how long that was.
Yeah.
And the name of it, Megler. Okay. That trolley is restored and has limited times and dates that it runs for $1 to $2 and an hour round trip with a historic commentary. It would not be a bad deal. As for the Flavel house, the hair wreaths inside are creepy as hell, but are so beautiful as memorials and family trees. The only part that weirded me out was coming down the twisted, steep servant stairs. Those would be perfect in a horror scene.
Lovely.
I know. Yeah, maybe we should have went in it. When we went to the Oregon Film Museum, they offered us like a group. We could pay more for 3 different tours or historic things. The Flavel House was one of them. I don't recall what the third one was.
I actually was tempted to get it just to hop across the street and go and look in there, but I didn't know how much time we had. And as it was, we had enough time to walk around that stuff, and then we had to go talk to Judith, a friend, well, an acquaintance of yours that we had some business to discuss with her, and we only just had enough time to see her before we had to meet up at the Goonies house. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, everything worked out time-wise, but we didn't have a whole lot of time. And it was interesting because at one point we had like 2 hours. And it's like, oh, we got 2 hours to kill. And then gone. Let's see. Oh, and Judith has an Airbnb. And so it's like, so we're looking into things for the 2025. The big year, the year that Anne needs to be done by, that she's going down there. Oh my god, I'm so excited about all this. I'm nervous because I need to get that done. We had a delayed anniversary trip out there in late June. Thank you for showing your trip. A giggly, overly ecstatic Troy is a joyous sight to see. As for the fort, it is one of 3 that were established and manned from the Civil War through World War II to guard the Columbia. The ruins are wonderfully creepy and beautiful to experience.
Wow, we should have just texted her and said, hey,
yeah,
you're from here, give us the digs.
Yeah. And final comment, Van Nile NSX, what a great trip for you guys. Absolutely. It was so much fun.
Too short.
Definitely too short. We need to go down there and stay a night.
The pups were happy we got home.
Oh, yeah, they were happy. We gotta figure something out. We've got to do it overnight, and we need to bring Phoenix, because I think that he would have enjoyed half of it. Well, he would have enjoyed seeing the trolley. He would have enjoyed the seals. He would have enjoyed going to the house. He wouldn't have enjoyed probably going to the coffee shop, but we would have sat down, we would have watched the movie.
He would have enjoyed the coffee shop if he got to get a treat there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. And if we went somewhere and grabbed a burger, I think that I would have enjoyed that. That'd be nice. Okay, that's it. All right, guys. Happy hunting. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you didn't catch yesterday's vlog, or if you didn't watch it all, go back and watch it and make me happy. It doesn't take much. So here I am copying files, and then I go and I look at comments one more time, and there's another comment. So I had to pull the camera. The camera because there's one additional comment that's a new one. Joe Poppenhagen, thank you so very much. $15 super thanks.
Aww, that was nice.
All right. Thanks, Joe, and good night, guys.